Hello, my name is Ms. Kunkel, and I am the new intervention specialist here at Diamond Hill Jarvis High School, where I work with student support and I'm another resource available on campus to support your student through this year and whatever their need. So today I wanted to briefly talk to y'all about how you can support your student emotionally and mentally through this year, specifically in regards to suicide prevention. And while this is a very important topic, it can be quite heavy and re-traumatizing potentially. And so if you do need to seek help, please utilize the resources that are at the end of this presentation. Feel free to use the hotline numbers and seek help for yourself as well. I've included all my contact information below, including my email and my Google Voice number that you can use both to text and call, as well as my office number. So I wanted to briefly talk about what Student Support Services is. Student Support Services exist all over Fort Worth ISD to provide a network of services and programs aimed at supporting the health, well-being, and academic success of students, especially those facing difficulties on or off campus. Our goal is to work with students to develop healthy coping mechanisms and strategies that will improve their overall functioning. Our services during the time of remote learning and COVID-19 do look slightly different, but we mostly provide individual counseling and guidance, crisis intervention, peer mediation, referrals to community resources. So if a student or family is needing food, clothing, rent assistance, assistance with bills, anything like that, we will work to refer y'all to the appropriate community resource, and we do limited case management. All of our services are provided at no cost. And are either on campus or we can do them virtually using Google Meets or texting or calling. And we do take special measures to preserve our student and family confidentiality in those meetings. If you'd like more info about our department and what we do specifically, you can visit our website, and I've included the link there. Our top goals are to make sure that your student is safe, supported, and successful at school, whatever that looks like for them. And a lot of that looks like determining what their goals are and what they want, and working to develop a plan to see how we can ensure that that happens for them. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about teen suicide and the importance of being aware of the warning signs and how to respond because of how common this is. There were approximately 100,000 teen deaths by suicide between the years 1975 and 2015. Boys take their lives at 3 to 4 times the rate of girls. The number of male teen suicides had started to drop, but it has begun to rise in the past few years. There's been an increase in suicide deaths for girls in the past 10 to 12 years as well. I included the website where these statistics came from at the bottom of this screen if you'd like to learn more. There's a lot of reasons for teen suicide, but there's several common reasons that seem to be the trend. They tend to attempt suicide in response to a small crisis or problem. While everyone experiences challenges, teens might be particularly reactive if they have one of the following. They have a long history of problems at home or school, if they suffer from low self-esteem, if they believe that no one cares, if they are depressed, if they're abusing alcohol or drugs, or if they have other crises such as unplanned pregnancy, trouble with the law, or something similar. So some signs that your child might be in trouble or might be thinking about suicide. There might be noticeable changes in their eating and sleeping patterns. There could be unexplained or unexpected violent or rebellious behavior, withdrawal from family or friends, drastic personality change, agitation, restlessness, distress, or panicky behavior, talking or writing about committing suicide, even jokingly, doing worse in school, or talking about feeling worthless or hopeless. And while these are some of the most common signs, there's many other signs that you might notice in your own child because you know them and you know what's normal for them. So just to be aware of some things that are typically seen. And some ways that you can help. If you notice any of these warning signs, you can take the following steps. Offer help and listen. Don't ignore the problem. Talk about the behaviors you have seen that have caused you to feel concerned. You don't have to solve the problem or give advice. Sometimes they really just need someone to care and listen. You can start by simply asking, "Are you okay?" Number 2, take talk of suicide seriously and don't be afraid to use the word suicide. Tell them you can work together to develop a plan to keep them safe. Ask if they have a plan for how they would commit suicide. Number 3, remove lethal weapons from your home, such as guns. Lock up pills and be aware of other household items such as kitchen knives or ropes that could be used. 4, get professional help. Even when the crisis passes, the teen is still at risk and is in need of professional help. If your child is planning on suicide, take them to the hospital emergency room as soon as possible. We also have several resources on our campus available to offer support if your student is thinking about suicide or if they exhibit any of these symptoms. So I, of course, am here. I am a mental health professional, and I'm available to offer support to your student and help you get connected with the correct resources and whatever your child is needing. Their counselors are also available and want to offer extra support. Our teachers and staff all have completed a suicide prevention training and are prepared and equipped to help respond if your child makes an outcry to them. We can also provide a referral to the Family Resource Center, which provides individual and family counseling, psychiatric evaluation, parent education and workshops, and basic needs and community resource assistance. And I've included a link to their website there. But if you would like a referral, you can refer yourself, or I can refer you if you'd like to request a referral. And lastly, here is a list of some of our resources and hotlines that are available. Particularly in the bottom right corner, we have our suicide prevention lifelines. These are 24/7 free lifeline numbers that you can call at any time. Both the Spanish and the English lines are presented there. And then 2 above that, we have the crisis text line. That is a 24/7 free confidential texting crisis line that your student can text if they're needing extra support. I would recommend saving these numbers, having them readily available if you have any reason to be concerned for your child. Additionally, I just wanted to one more time remind you that we're available on campus, whether your student is in person or virtual, and we want to support them in any way we can. We know that this is a very difficult time with lots of unique stressors and challenges, and we want to do whatever we can to support